Welcome to day 2 of our winter adventure away in the Lake District. If you haven't seen day 1, I recommend giving it a watch, so it was quite the experience we had. Just quickly, before we get into today's video, this was supposed to be a 3-day adventure, but ended up getting cut down to 2 days because of the weather not playing ball, so this is the final day of this particular adventure. Anyway, today, it was simple. I wanted to accomplish 3 mountains before it got dark. In particular, Middlefell, Sea Talon and Buckbarrow. This little cluster of mountains is located just to the west side of Wastwater, with free parking on a flat patch of grass in a place called Greendale. I wish the weather was as perfect as this free parking spot, but it wasn't. It was just wind, rain and fog, which made this hike slightly more challenging. Quarter of the way to the first mountain, Middlefell, and I tell you what, it's killing me this. I didn't realise how steep it was. I checked out the contour lines, but oh my god. I'm just going to show you these views now. Look how beautiful that is, man. Because we're about, like I said, we're about 800 feet up, and once I get past about 1,000 feet, the fog's just going to come in. Now you can see above the tops of these mountains. That's the level of where we're going to be going into. It's absolutely stunning up here. So I'm undertaking as many views as I can while I'm out of the fog, because we're going into there somewhere. Oh. See, I thought this was like going to be it. Oh, was I wrong? False summit. Absolutely ridiculous, I'm blind to whatever you call it. Right, I'm going to get my head down and get walking. We'll get to the first mountain, and through the fog we'll stick the GoPro on, and we'll get towards the second one. Once we reach the second one here, which is, I think it's Sea Talon, then it's all downhill from there. So as long as we can get up to this first one, get up to the second one, after that it should, fingers crossed, be all smooth sailing. Stick the GoPro on to get the Sea Talon. I'll get some clips on this, but also with the GoPro. We'll do like a little time lapse or something daft like that. But let's get a move on, because it's freezing. Right, I think it's going to be about an hour or something, or something daft like that, to this next mountain. So I'm just going to get my head down and go for it. Once we get there, we can take our time back down, because it's all like steady downhill after this next mountain. Talon, like our mountain that we're, like the tallest mountain, sorry, that we're doing today. Look, like this is made level. This is how steep it is going up. Like you can't really get an understanding for it on camera, but this is level. So this is made level. This is what I'm currently going up at this angle. But it's an absolute nightmare getting up. Obviously I can't really say anything, so I'm just kind of winging it. But it's good. Enjoying it. This meet is next when we get to the top. There, I don't know if you can see the angle we're on. So we've made it to the top of Sea Talon, which is our tallest mountain for the day. The wind is absolutely brutal. I think it's like 40-mile-per-hour winds or something daft. Or 30-mile-per-hour, sorry. There's a little sort of stone shelter that's been built, I'll show you, which sort of keeps us protected from the wind a little bit, because it's honestly it's brutal. There's the summit point over there. We're going to head back down. I'm going to keep the GoPro on, because with this wind and also you get soaking wet off the fog, I'm not risking like keeping my camera out. Also you won't be able to hear anything, and my camera is probably going to get blown over with the force of these winds. So let's make our way to Buckbarrow. This is going to be our longest walk. It's easy, it's not steep at all, it's all basically flat plain, but it's going to be brutal with this wind. So yeah, let's get going. I've had to come down off the summit of Buckbarrow. That was brutal wind, that was absolutely horrendous. So I've come down and I'm like hiding behind some rocks, because that, honestly, I thought I was going to get blown away. Yeah, that's the third mountain complete. So now I've got two routes to go down. There's a left route which is shorter, but it's like on the edge of a cliff, so I don't think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to have to like trek another 2 mile round to come back down and get back to the car. I was debating, because I brought my jet boil and some like boil in the bag, some like rations. I was debating on just making some food and eating some like pasta bolognese up here, but there's a pub right next to the car, but I'm really hungry, So it's just one of them, isn't it? Do I go to the pub, get a nice pint and some good bits scran, or do I cook some, boil in the bag up here and freeze a little bit more, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm going to pub. I've decided. You can't say no to a pub, can you, realistically? You just, nah. Let me have a look what time we're on. 25 past 1. It doesn't get dark till 5 to 4. So we've absolutely smashed this. We've done 3 mountains in, here we go. 3 mountains in 3 hours. And we're currently at Buckbarrow. I'm gonna hammer it down this mountain because I just want to get off it. I'm absolutely, I'm not freezing, but I've just got a bit of a chill in us, and all the bottom half of it's wet again. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. Let's get down off this mountain, and yeah, I'll put the GoPro on, and we'll head back down. I know it's been a lot of GoPro this video, but it's just I don't really want to get my camera out in the fog and in all the wet. Plus, it's just a bit of a nightmare when you're trying to walk and you've got like 40-mile-an-hour winds blowing at you, and you're trying to set a tripod up and the camera up, trying to make sure it's in a place that's not going to blow away. It's just a bit of a nightmare to do. So that's why I like to stick the GoPro on and just like go for it, because I can make time up as well doing it that way. And then I'll talk to you as and when I can. Let's get down this mountain and get to the pub. I've been through 3 batteries on the GoPro and it's completely dead now. As you can see, we're almost back down, so it shouldn't take us too long. But I'm just gonna hammer on, plough through it. It's been a mint little adventure this, and I will speak to you when I'm probably in the pub or I get back to the car, one of the two. I did in fact make it down the mountain and went straight to the pub and didn't end up bringing the camera with me. But this was the final day of our little adventure in the lakes. There will be more winter videos without a doubt, and the next one is one I'll never forget. It was brilliant. So make sure to stay tuned and hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, you might as well give the video a like. I'll see ya in the next adventure.